Hello everybody. Hello. I am now old. How's everybody doing today? Let me just pull up the chat so I can see what's going on with you. A little late this morning. I was just at the gym, all right? I was just working out a little bit. Who likes the new overlay? Look at the sick overlay. Shout out to all the patties. This is when life begins. This is when life ends. I'm not sure. Just got knocked out on break even on my starter trade. Doesn't matter. We got other trades to look at today, and we got trades to win. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just one guy placing trades and a wonderful community joining him to watch some of those trades. I'm eating with you this morning. I hope that's all right. I hope I don't sound too stupid. I love you. There, we do have a little bacon here. Yes. Bacon and eggs. I will have a trade. I don't have a trade right now. This trade I broke even. Tried to warm up with something. You know, had a nice little trend line break right here. See? And a little area within an area of resistance, decided to get in, but it's just in this upward trend here, so it was a bit of a risky play. I was able to get in. Maybe I should have TP. I didn't. The new robot is still probably months away. Okay, guys, we are probably months away. I highly recommend the Forex Fury. That's the best robot available right now. That's what I certainly recommend. The Trade with Pat robot is probably a couple months away. I'm playing with the settings, trying to figure out something that works. All right. Yes. What else do I got here that I have to do? My advanced scene switcher. Let's run this macro. All right. So how's everybody doing? Oh, shout out to you from the Arabic channel. I appreciate that you're coming to check out one of the live streams here on English. I know it's not Arabic, but what does everybody think about the new overlay? Looks sick, right? With the candles moving and everything. Heikin-Ashi candles are all right. If you like Heikin-Ashi candles, use them, because it's your strategy is what's going to work. Maybe you could take some things from my strategy, your strategy. You find a way to make it work. What's this? Little drone footage, huh? You can see me down there. Doing a little drone footage of the mansion. Pretty sweet, right? You can see I got my pool. I got the fire pit going. Look how sick this is. Look how sick this is. There's so much fun using the drone. You'll see me. I'll start walking in right there. Look. I'm walking in. Look at the quality of this thing. Unreal. Unreal. That's so much fun to play with that, too. I tell you. I did that My birthday weekend, I was looking at this stuff. Look at the drone footage, huh? Mansion was looking nasty, nasty. Hoo-wee. Hell yeah. All right, well, we'll focus on some trading today. Obviously, we're going to be doing some trading today. We got about 5 minutes for the range to break. Let's take a look at the free trade. Who won the free trade this morning? Holy crap, what a free trade we had this morning. Sent to... How many people did we send this to? We sent this to a lot of people. Is it 80,000 people got sent this trade this morning? Ooh la la. Let's take a look at the free trade. Right there, 78.4 pips. That was a swing trade that was done in an hour. 79,000 people. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Why does this work? Why does this trade work? Why? Support level down here, right? Look, respected here, respected here, respected here. Trend line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a break. Getting the trade right there. Shot up 78 pips in like an hour and a half. Unbelievable. You don't swing trade like I swing trade, baby. Let's catch another one on stream, huh? Let's hit another one of these on stream. Let's go. So, what are we doing today? Pull it up. Load up that damn Miro. All right, we are doing my orb trading strategy, right? This is what we're doing right now. 9:30 a.m. New York session. Let me pull up a doc here. I gotta get my docs up. Vapool, how's Vapool doing? Did you tell everybody that the stream is live? We got 800 people in here. Let's get that up to 1,000 and let's cook. Now the stream's gonna be going Monday, Tuesday, probably Wednesday as well. But because we're like, I got 1 month left in summer, I might kind of do, you know, less streams, okay? I may like take a week off here or there. I may take a day or two off here or there. You know, I'm too rich to be doing this every day. Let's be real. All right, who cares? Whatever. We got the 9:30 candle right now. That candle's going up. It's going down. Blah, blah, blah. During that time, what does it create? It creates a candle high right here. Candle low right there. That's our range bottom. That's our range top. All right, and that is our opening range. As we come over here to the 5-minute time frame, now we're just watching the candles. We're waiting for a candle to break and close out the bottom or out the top, like just happened right here. Went out the top, then we're looking for buys. Look, I got that EMA trend direction. Let's trade with it today. We traded with it last week, and we did really, really well last week. So, closed candle, we're looking for buys. Where do we want to enter? You can enter there, here, here, here. I like to find a demand zone. That's where I like to enter. That's where I'll be entering today. Then, price pulls back, enter the trade, stop loss down here, hit a quick take profit partial, and then let the rest ride and really, really cash in. All right, that's what we're going to do today on stream, and hopefully I can win some trades. And when I win the trade, what do? I spin the wheel of Pat, and people win free VIP access, the best trading room in the world, if I do say so myself. Woo! Let's go. Shout out to Throttle Therapy. We are looking at 3 pairs this morning, okay? We are looking at US CAD. We are looking at CAD JPY. And we are looking at US dollar JPY. I'm hoping to get a trade on one of these 3 pairs. Those are my favorite pairs right now. Ryan, you are right. I do like US CAD. You could see right there. What do we have on US CAD? We have an uptrend, right? And also, I love buying against the Canadian dollar. So it's good to see the US dollar going up. I'm gonna have to push that. All right. So US dollar's going up right now. What do we have right here? Look, a nice little setup right there. Didn't happen. What do we have right here? Demand zone. Just tapped into the demand zone right there. Excuse me. I'm cooking today. What do we have? We have what we need for a trade, all right? We have what we need for a trade. Holding to that trend line right there, okay? Just tapped into demand, price pushed up. That would have been a nice entry already. Enter in here. TP1 right there. Sure, we do have trend line here as well. So, see right there, we are starting to converge, right? But we're going to explode out the top of the bottom of this, and we're going to be ready for it. Now, where is my Lux Algo Orban targets here? We're all set up. These are the settings. Make sure to set this indicator up if you're doing some trading. And we are waiting for our range to create. Let's go to the 5-minute. This is the range we're creating right now. Let's see, right here and right here, top of the range, bottom of the range, as I just explained. And we're going to be looking for ideally a break out the top of the range, and then a pullback, maybe back to demand. You know, it's a small range here. Let's look at CAD JPY. This one looks nice too, doesn't it? All right. We have the range set now. Range top, range bottom. What do we want? We want to break out the top and we want to pull back, okay? So, where's our entry here? Our entry is down here, okay? We need a pullback. We need price to come out the top first, okay? First step, what do we want? We want the price to come out here, close. Let's look at UJ. Probably quite similar, right? CAD JPY looks really good though, I gotta say. Here's our range top. Here's our range bottom. Now, we would probably still, even though it's below the range, this is the demand right there, okay? So I would be looking to buy from this level right here, but I do want to close above. I need a candle to close above. Then I want to get the pullback to about this level right here on UJ. CJ, similar, right? Pull back to this level right here, but we need to close above still. And UCAD, we are in the range right here. Ideally, we want to push out the top here, okay? We want to push out the top. We want to break through these levels, and then we want to pull back, you know, maybe to down here, okay? That is where the demand is, which is, you know, going to be a tough one to get because we're closing out the bottom right now, which is not what we want. We don't want that. Don't want that, but even without the orb, this is a pretty nice looking entry right there. Pretty nice. News in 15 minutes. I didn't see any news on my calendar. Let me go ahead and take a look at the news calendar and see what we're looking at. Yeah, Monday, there is no news. See, Monday right here, no news. Sunday, July 27th, that was yesterday. That was my birthday. I turned 40 years old. I am old as hell. That's why I was at the gym this morning trying to get young again. Man, my eggs are cold. Alright, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Actually, let's go look at my Instagram for a second. Are you following me on Instagram? I am a Leo, you're right. My 40th birthday message a little bit right there. I can't believe how old I am. It is what it is. Look at my baby. Look how sweet she was. She was having so much fun. Is that not my face? Is that not my face? Me and Naomi. That's it. My baby, my baby, my baby. I gotta look at some more pairs, sorry. What else do we got? A little bit of this, a little ad. Deals are still up today for those interested in VIP Telegram. Oof. Look at, I had a nice steak dinner last night. Very, very nice steak dinner last night. So, absolutely cooking. Thank you, everybody. Make sure to give me a follow on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. Got a lot of stuff about my mansion there. You can see here. Let's move right here. This is a nice little edit right there. Oh, look at that mansion shot. Let's go. Let's go. All right, back to the charts. All right, so no break here. Waiting for the break here. Waiting for the break here. Rejected. Didn't get the break and close here, sadly. All right. What other pairs are we looking at? Gold? Let's take a look at gold. Gold's looking a bit crazy here, man. I don't know what the hell to do on gold right now. We're definitely in a downtrend, but we are at a level right there. Been reacted off of quite a bit. You could see reacted off of this level here, 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 and we're at that level again. But not a big fan of gold on stream right now. The New York session gold trades, I've been kind of more doing gold trades in London session. The price action here has not really fit too well. If I was going to do anything here, I guess it would have to be a sell, just based on, look, we're breaking out the bottom. Even though we are at a strong level of support down there, I will be looking to sell maybe off of this area right here if it were to come back there. Let's take a look at US oil. People do like oil. Oil looks pretty good as well. Okay, you can see we're in an uptrend. The range is a bit tighter than I like, okay, because it's a hard range to utilize, but we have a very strong level of demand right here. So I'd want to have a little bit of a setup like this, something like this. But we need to have first candle close out the top of our range. Okay, that's a consideration. All right, let's take a look at EU. Someone's asking for EU, and someone's asking about AU as well. Let's just start going through the whole market watch here. EU clearly in a downtrend right now, looking to sell. What do we have in terms of an entry? Well, we have a nice looking supply level up here. Okay, that is far. And we did get the break out the bottom. Okay, so on EU, we do have a setup. We do have a setup. It's just, you know, it's back here. That's all. Is price going to pull back that much? I don't know, but look at this. That's a nice level of supply, and you can see it's really with this consolidation here as well. You know, you see that consolidation. So we go put our supply like that. Simple. Okay, that's the supply, that's the setup if price on EU is able to pull back there today. All right, shout out to 1X Gaming from Hamilton. Love you, big dog. Steel City for life. I pay a lot of taxes to Hamilton, so if you see a pothole getting filled, it's because of me. All right, shout out to Saiva Sudeva. He's looking at UJ. I'm looking at UJ as well. Australian dollar, very similar. What do we have? Level of supply up here, and we broke out the bottom, didn't we? So we're looking to sell here. We have sells, we have sells, we have opportunities to sell. Trend line right there. Trend line right here got broke. Okay. Now, we would be entering sells, or I would be entering sells. Don't copy my trades. This is not financial advice. All right. How's it look? How do I sound? I trade Ethereum. I think your Ethereum's pushing right now, isn't it? Let's take a look at ETH for this guy. I was feeling pretty good about ETH, I think. Let's see. Well, we were up, and we broke below now. But to me, still feels like an uptrend. This could be liquidity. So if I was trading ETH today, I would look at price breaking out the top of the range is what I would be interested in. And then I would be looking to enter somewhere at the bottom of the range, probably maybe the middle of the range, to enter a trading position on Ethereum. Let's take a look at GU. GU is breaking out the bottom here. You see we're hitting this level up here. Okay. Where do we retrace to? EMA. Go short off of this level potentially. Okay. That would be the potential setup there. Now, SL can't be too good on this one because you have this zone up here, right? So you're not getting the best RR on this one. But GU, that is a potential setup. Australian dollar, Euro US dollar, all very similar setups this morning. This one, no thank you on EG today. NZD USD. You know, a lot of these are very, very similar, so we only really need to take one of them, okay? But, you know, NZD USD, AUD USD, it looks the exact same, doesn't really matter. So the ones that I like the most was a UCAD. The problem with the UCAD here is we didn't get the breakout at the top. CAD JPY, well, I definitely got the direction right on this one. I was hoping for a bit more of a pullback, obviously. That took off. UJ, this one's not too far away, we could pull in. EU, AUD USD, okay, we could pull these up as well as potential setups this morning. I looked at gold just a few minutes ago. Don't have a lot of interest here. You can see we're just huge red candles coming down on gold. I guess if price were to come here back to this level of supply, that could be a setup on gold for a sell. Okay, so that's not a terrible setup. It's a bit of a midline entry if price comes here, but again, you know, with that zone up there, your risk reward is not very good on this trade. You know, I guess you could go here and you could tighten it up, but that's a potential sell on gold. Gold's been you know, it's consolidating a little bit in here, right? There's been a little bit of consolidation in this area, and then it poured out of there. So that's how that looks. I guess you could take a look at this level right here. Was kind of a support level, right? You see, we were using this level as support right here, and then we've used this level as resistance to push the price down. So price comes back up to that level, and we sell it down again. That is a potential setup for gold this morning. All right. How's everybody doing? 1,000 people in here. Let's go. If you're in here, smash the like button. Tell me, do you like the new overlay? Do you like the candles moving? The candles look good. The candles look very good. Let's look at let's look at Nasdaq for you. Nasdaq. What would we want to do? Well, we broke below that EMA. We broke below our trend line. And what would my setup be? Yeah, the problem is the micro and macro range here, right? You really want to be buying from here and selling from here, but you know, I'm kind of in more bullish. Just looking at this, I'm more bullish. So I'm not sure if I really have a setup on Nasdaq right now. Let's take a look at US 30. US 30 is dumping off a little bit here, okay? We had our level of demand right here, okay? Came into the level of demand, got a little reaction right there. Could have won a scalp off of that, obviously. Now using that level as resistance, it seems, and pushing down. So if I were to take a Dow Jeezy today, we have the close already, so we're looking bearish here. I would be looking to get in on a short position in here somewhere. We wicked off of that area strong, so something like that would be a Dow Jeezy, as they say. All right, thanks for hitting that like button for me. I'll take that off of the screen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's me saying thank you. Woo, lots of newbies in here today. What presents did I get for my birthday? Well, you know, I bought myself the drone, right? I bought myself the drone, so I've been using the drone obviously to film. How close are we on my setups here? Do we have a sell limit on GBP? Yeah, we got a sell limit on GBP. Let's pull this up. This isn't my best setup, okay? This is not my best setup here. I have better setups. The US CAD was a better setup. CAD JPY, man, it's running away. UJ is a pretty good setup. This is a setup that I like a lot. UJ. And so I have two limit orders open right now. The UJ and that. You look, I got the stream stats down in the bottom corner now. I didn't like NZD USD. Well, actually it didn't matter because I had the AUD USD. It's the same chart. It's basically the same setup. So we have a supply right here. We're waiting for a price to pull back to that level. You know, not contained by the range, which is a bit of a problem, but that's all right. Yeah, overlay looks dope, man. I love the overlay. Overlay looks really, really dope. Thanks for all the likes. I'm seeing the likes pouring in right now. Thanks for the likes. You know the rest. I'm eating and I'm trading. What I think of GJ. It's probably very similar to my other setups. GJ, we got to get a break here. Like this. Yeah, that's right here. Okay, GJ. Resistance. Support. Support. We have a break. I want a cleaner break. I need a cleaner break. I want the price to come up a little bit further here, okay? And I want a break and close up here. That's what I want. If I get that, then I will consider a GJ buy, okay? But let me make sure that I'm doing the right things today. Focusing on my charts, okay? UJ looks pretty good here. Clean this up a little bit. Waiting for what? Pull back to my entry right here. Patience, patience, patience. Gold. I've looked at gold many, many times. This is the setup that I have for gold. It's a pretty obvious level of supply up here. So that's what I have on gold. All right, that's what I'll do on gold. U.S. oil. This is a potential setup for me here. I have a level of demand that's pretty obvious. Okay, UJ. Kind of taken off a little bit. That's okay. GBP USD. This one could definitely come back to us at the top of the range, and the EMA confluence. Australian dollar, US dollar. Shout out to XP Boosted for passing his funded account. Love to see the Paddies doing well. I hope that I'm part of that journey. I hope that the free trade helped you get over the edge. Free trade this morning was an absolute banger. Look at this thing. This is supposed to be a swing trade. We hit 78 pips in, what, an hour? Under an hour? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. CAD JPY. Decent. Might get the CAD JPY. Not too far. EU. Is that coming? Maybe. Excuse me. US CAD. Didn't break out the top here, okay? So I only have two limit orders set right now. I have this limit order set, and I have this limit order set right here. And this one is coming, all right? This one is coming. Let's shift over here. Let's see if GU is gonna pop up in a big candle here. So you can see our range right here. So there's the bottom of our range right here. Okay, that is our macro range, and price is pushing up. So you want to be buying from here. You want to be selling from here. Now I would be selling from here because I'm not certain that the price is going to come back up here. I'm not certain. Okay. And I also had the Australian dollar, US dollar. Very similar setup here. Okay. Got some protections here, right? We have our trend line. This is protecting us, right? And we've got some FVGs here, creating just a hell of a supply at this level right there. There's some institutional orders there. That's why I want to go in. Now, a lot of you say, hey, why aren't you taking it from here? Well, we just have such a significant supply there. We're gonna do the right thing today. Let's pull the chain out. They like to see the chain. 40 years old. Tuck your chain. What's going on? Support and resistance. I'm not that mechanical, you know. You see here, just go like that. There you go. That's my support. No real resistance here. You know, I guess you have trend line resistance. That's your resistance, and then you have supply. All right. So we got a couple of main ones here. Let's see how far this is from us. 11 pips, 10 pips, not bad. Very plausible. Might have to wait a few candles, but I think we have a high possibility of getting there. You know, we're trading in our range, right? See, this is our range right here. So if price trades within that range for a while, we should be good to go for 3 wins in a row. The current stream stats, what? 34 wins, 8 losses. Fantastic. Streak 2 wins in a row. I don't know if I'll always track the results like this, but you might as well. They look good. Oh yeah, I had my video. So I think it's AI, Patrick. The video is back up, okay? So they took my video down on, what was it? I don't know. I released it on Thursday or something, or I think Thursday. And then YouTube took it down. And then, but they took it down. It's like automated, man. It's like not, the video was up for like 25 minutes and a 16-minute video, and then it's taken down. So no one even could have watched it. I appealed and I won the appeal. So it's back up. Hopefully this isn't something we continue to deal with. It's very clear what I'm doing is not financial advice. I say it at the beginning of the video. I have a disclaimer that runs at the bottom of the video. And in every intro I say I'm not guaranteeing or promising anything. I'm just trying to educate and give my experience from the markets. I don't understand why I'm getting the most of this flack. There's a lot of YouTubers in this industry that are doing crazy-ish, okay, that they shouldn't be doing, and I'm not doing those things. So, at the very least, if you're going to come for my neck, come for some of these other guys. They're insane. They gave me a strike, but they took the strike away because I won the appeal. I think it's just AI, man. I think the assumption is I'm making promises and guaranteeing results, and that's why I always say in my videos, I am not promising or guaranteeing anything. We are catching a big green candle right here. Hopefully we slow down momentum a little bit here. Man, my eggs are so cold. I'm talking too much. Yeah, a lot of people promise profits out there. I don't know what's going on. I'm in YouTube's crosshairs, but I'm doing everything I can here to make sure that I'm not promising anything. It's a good community. Look, if they kick me off YouTube, I'm just going to retire, man. I don't need this. It just stressed me out. I don't need to work at all. I could just trade on my own. You know, that's what they say. Hey, Pat, why stream? Why do all this stuff? You could trade on your own. I'm bored. It gives me something to do, and I could just trade on my own. I won't retire. I'll never retire. But if they kick me off YouTube, I'd be pretty pissed off. Like, you guys would have to come to Rumble or something. I don't even use that platform. Shout out to Ted. Ooh, spitting eggs out. Disgusting old man. Yeah, there's lots of places you could do streams, that's for sure. I love YouTube though. I really like the platform. I like how it works. I think it's really smooth. Australian dollars, sure, brother. Yeah, waiting on this one. So, very similar setups. I'll only take one of these at a time here. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the Australian one, which is this right here? Or do you like the Great Britain pound one? Which one do you guys prefer? Gold. Sure, I can check gold. They love gold. Yeah, this is gold. That's the setup. Let me go back. GBP, UJ. What do you, we're not. I didn't give that as an option. Don't spam it. The options I gave were between GBP and AU. I don't have a WhatsApp. I don't even really use WhatsApp that much. Yeah. Rejecting a little bit. Could have been a nice entry off of that midline right there, huh? But let's wait a little bit. Let's be patient. Have this one come up for us. Why did gold fall? I don't know. More sellers than buyers, man. Just supply and demand. That's why anything happens. Gold, I already told you here. Gold, what I would do is I would sell. I don't like selling gold, so I don't think I'll even take this trade. But if I was going to take a trade, this is the trade. Right there. Supply zone. Pretty easy to spot on that 5-minute time frame. Let's go look at UJ. Is UJ starting to come down a little bit? Maybe. Got a good level of demand right there. GU. Waiting on this one to come up. We're on to a new candle. We're being patient. We're looking for opportunities. Oh, 1,200 people in here. Awesome. Smash that like button. Appreciate everyone that's showing up. Everyone wants to take a look at the brand new stream overlay. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks like me. It looks much good. Thank you for all of the likes. Much appreciated. What's going on in chat? A lot of scammers using WhatsApp. Yeah, a lot of scammers use WhatsApp. A lot of scammers use Telegram. A lot of people just pretend to be me and scam you guys every damn day. We see it all the time. GU. Come on, man. Let's get into a trade here. I want some action. It's a Monday morning. I want to get into a trade. And then I want to go lie in the backyard and do nothing. Although I got a lot of work to do. I got to do taxes. I got stuff to do on the house. And I got to film the next video. We have the supply and demand video. It's not done, but it'll be done. It's mostly finished, the supply and demand video. Let's take a look. Where was it? This is the supply and demand video here. Let's see if you want to see. Ooh, look at this. Looks fun, doesn't it? I got it on, you know, ultra speed for you here, obviously. Hope this sounds all right. This I'm still working on this one right here. So this is supply and demand. Just kind of teaching you what I'm looking for right here. Showing you some of the results that I'm getting on this. This video, I recorded this video right here, okay? So I just got to work on the edits here, showing you some of my supply and demand setups. This will be available, you know, probably on Wednesday, okay? So keep your eye out for the supply and demand video on Wednesday, all right? Back to the charts. This is live right now, Harris. And you would probably know that because I responded to you in chat. That would be your first hint. I just gave you a preview of the new vid. That was the preview. What do you mean? What do you mean, can you give me a new preview? EU? Sure, let's take a look at EU. Far, far away. Very far away. 20 pips. Long way to go. CAD JPY looking better. Maybe we get that. UJ also similar. GU. Okay, so we're coming close on a couple of setups right here between GU and UJ. What's the scene now? Gold. Gold looks like this. Okay, that's what I'm looking for on gold. Waiting for a significant pullback. We might get it. US oil. This was one that was interesting me as well. But it's not one of my tops. Vapul, what do you think about US oil? Let's have a chat with Big Vapul. Oh yeah, how about the drone? The drone, the drone, the drone. And if you didn't watch my gold video, watch the gold video. It got taken down by YouTube. They didn't want you to see it, but it's back. It's back. Excuse me. Alright, what's Vapul saying? GJ's coming, but it has a big spread. Yeah. So this one I was thinking about, but we could just wait. Big spread. I don't like the big spread here. And we're resisting off of this level pretty good too. So I think we'll avoid GJ. Yeah. We scroll back here. Don't think I'm gonna do oil either, okay? You do whatever you want, Muhammad. I am not here to guide you. I'm only here to entertain and educate. So, really, the ones I'm mainly waiting for, UJ, CJ, and GU. Australian dollar is coming still. It is still coming. But we do have kind of a minor supply right there that we're reacting to. So we'll see how that one goes. Much love to you in Burundi. US CAD is looking decent. Definitely reacting off of that support EMA setup. And I was saying, oh, this would be a nice setup, but I wanted to have the break out the top first. And I didn't get the break out the top. If I did, this would have been my entry right here. And off of this candle, I'd be TP1'd already, and I'd be vibing. US oil, I'm not buying US oil. I just said I was looking at this one, but I'm not confident in the setup, so I'm not doing it. It's just on the chart, something I'm watching. Mainly UJ, CJ, and GU have been the ones that I'm mostly waiting for right now. Being patient. Shout out to Off-Road ASMR. Let's hear them wheels on gravel. I want to hear some wheels on the gravel. Oh, I got lots of gifts, but I got a nice little card from my baby right there. It says, Dada, Dada, Dada kisses, and she gave me little kisses this morning. I said last week. I was watching one of those stupid dating shows, and I think she saw it, and so she grabbed my face and she went, "Daddy," and she went, She gave me like 10 kisses. It was the cutest thing that's ever happened in my life, and I pretty much cried. Why is my RR so small? All right, here you go. You want me to change it? Ooh, 1 to 4. RR no longer small. Oh no, how did he do it? He's such a good trader. I'm not even in a trade yet, buddy. Chill out. Alrighty. Shout out to Throttle Therapy. Shout out to Mansoor. Mansoor is the king. I gotta give Mansoor a job or something. He's always in here. We gotta find something for Mansoor to do. Alright, I gotta grab a vitamin. I'll be right back. Oh, Greenberg in the building. My favorite J. Oh man, I've got to stretch a little bit. I might have to stretch on camera. Oh, shout out to you, Jan. I like the vibe of you, brother. What should we do with gold? I think I was looking to sell. U30. Yeah, good thing we didn't take this one, right? All right. It's coming up. It's coming up to that supply right there. If I was gonna short it, it would be soon. If I was gonna short Dow Jeezy, that's where I would do it from. Right in that supply. Is that something that I want to do? Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, the vibe is positive, because if it's not, I kick your ass out of here. Oh. This is the main camera angle right here that we're using. All I did is I just made it that I'm looking at the chart. There was someone was really smart, you know, the old camera angle, I was looking the other way or whatever. Now I'm looking at the chart, so I just inversed that. This is a decent setup that we have right here. I'd like to see maybe a red candle though. I would like to see a red candle, I think. Before I get into this one. So let's see if we could get some sort of, you know, negative response, some sort of bearish response, because like this is nuts, right? Like 1 2 3 4 5 green candles in a row right now. We're due for a red candle, but I'm not gonna jump in until I can see one. You know, maybe I get in here, maybe I'm just getting in at the EMA up here, just above this supply. Maybe liquidity gets taken up here before it comes down. A decent setup here on US 30. We're gonna want to watch this one play out over the next 20 to 30 minutes to see if we can get a reaction. On here we're on NQ. But, you know, at a resistance area right there. So we are pushing down. We did break the top, but I don't have anything there. Mostly more interested in a sell here on Dow Jeezy. On the Dow Jeezy. So let's see how that goes. Let's see if we could get just some sort of bears in here. Shout out to all the people giving likes. 1,200 people in here. I think everybody likes the new layout. Everyone's in here to see the new layout. Yeah. Shout out to you, David. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Can someone please fund my account? Maybe if you win the raffle. What other pairs am I looking at right now? US 30 is reacting down off of that entry for pool. We had it. What was my entry was here, so I wouldn't have got it. I might have spread it into this one. That was my original entry at supply. Look, you can see the reaction off of supply. I just didn't want to take it. There was no red candles. Look at this flip though, Vapool. What the hell? We could have got this one. Look at that reaction, huh? And the supply and demand video is coming this week. If you like reactions like that, right off of your supply, and then you punch down and you TP1 right there. You're already TP1'd. I think I'm going to see if we come back in here. I'm going to try and get an entry. I'm going to sell it down, I think. What do you guys think? You guys want me to sell Dow Jones right now? What does the chat say? Chat, tell me, do you like a DJ sell right now, or is this rejection scaring you? Tell me. Tell me. Do we want to see it? Yes, no, yes, no, no. Holy crap, that's a lot of no's. All right, we will not take it. But I want to, but everyone's telling me don't take it. Now, risk reward is not a big deal, man. Just win trades. Do 1-to-1s and just inch your trade up. Go 1-to-1, inch your trade up. You get a little bit better, maybe go 1.5. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you win 60% of your trades, maybe you get 3 or 4% in a month, you're cooking. I don't know. People don't want me to take it. I want to take it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's take a look at our other setups if they're close. If they're not close, I might take it. Vapul, what do you think? Are we taking it? I want to take it. I want to trade. What time is it? 10:30? I want to place a trade. I want to win, and then I want to go. Leave you in the dust. They don't pay me for this. They're not paying me for these streams anymore, so you don't get the 3-hour streams. I should be able to get monetization back in September, and then I'll do some 3-hour streams for you again, because then they'll be paying me for these streams. All right, this is a decent reaction now. All right, I'm gonna get in here, I think, if we can get a pullback to my level. All right, I'm gonna sell off of this level. Now, I almost took this thing already, and I'm a little bit disappointed with myself that I didn't, because you can see what an obvious reaction I'm getting to supply. Now, obviously, make sure that you watch my supply zone video. My supply and demand video will be out soon, in a couple of days, right? That's this video right here. You can see, look, little demand, telling you why it works. Why does this all work? Look at me. Look how crazy I look on this video. Little supply zone. What makes a powerful supply zone? If you want to know, make sure to watch this week's video. Last week's video didn't get a lot of views. It got a bit messed up by YouTube, I think. Not much we could do about that. Let's see if we can get into a trade here. Let's see. Jeez, I got a lot of limit orders set up right now. This is the closest one, I would say. Do we have this set up? I think we have this set up. 4496. All right. Let's see. You know, big candle down, big candle up, and then big candle down for the winner. All right. You watched it today. Thanks, man. Sure. Different shirt. Same company, but different shirt. If you go... Oh, I'm almost into a trade. But this is a different shirt. The other one is more speckled. This one's more solid. But same company. Pretty good eye, Patrick. Pretty good eye. Can't get into gold right now. Doing some other work. And let's look at GU as well. We're getting closer on GU. I wonder if I wait on GU. Let's go this one. And let's go this one. Do we get a second reaction off of this zone? How do you feel? How do you feel? I'm about to take it, I think. I think I'm about to take this one. We've been waiting for long enough. I would like to take it and leave. We are close. We're also close on a couple of the ones I've been waiting for, though. This one I was waiting for. Hey, let's chill on... Let's see if we could get this one instead. US 30. I'm going to stop this quickly. I'm going to pull that off. And I'm going to go to the GU, because the GU is the one that I've been waiting on all day. So I would rather get in on the GU one, okay? Even on the big green candle, I think I'll try and get it on GU here. I'm off the US 30. I removed the US 30, okay? This is one that is shooting up pretty close on me here. Let's do AUD USD as well. That's very far still. CAD JPY is far still. All right, just Vapul, make sure my limit orders look all right and that I'm not triggering into a trade. Okay, US CAD, let's pull out of here. How many limits do I have open right now? I have 4 limits open right now. UJ, GU, AU, CJ. So I have this open. This open. I have a UJ open. I have the Australian dollar open and the GU open. Okay. Waiting for the GU entry here. I was close to US 30 as well. I almost took this one. I removed this one because it's a later setup. It's a much later setup, and I was more interested in my GU setup because this is a setup that I've had since 9 a.m. ish, right? So I want to go with the setups that I've had for longer, setups that I've been looking at for longer, because those are setups that I'm probably just going to trust more, right? Because I've been looking at them and thinking, all right, this is a setup. Whereas opposed to the US 30, this is a setup that I've only been looking at for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So let's go and just focus on some of these ones right here. UJ is also a potential. So I've got quite a few setups, and this UJ setup I like a fair bit as well. All right, CAD JPY a little bit higher, so it's really the GU one, the AU, well, let's move that one, the UJ one. I think these are my top two setups right now. Yeah, Australians also says it's close. It says it's close, but that looks like still 7 pips away. Let's see if we react off the top of the range or if we're just going to blow right through. Price is moving pretty good this morning. Just hit a short position on UCAD. Let's see what you won. Not sure where you got it. Maybe you broke here, retested here, and shot it down. That's a decent setup right there. Absolutely. AUD USD's coming up. GU. UJ. Okay, so these are the three main, and then CAD JPY is a bit further. So these are the setups I'm looking at right now. Pretty close on all of them. All right. Okay. We're looking good. We've got a lot of views today here, so shout out to everyone. If it's your first time here, if it's your second time here, it's a Monday morning. What link is not working? You're not very clear, Mr. I'm Indian. All the links in the description should work. If you're going to the Telegram room, you know, you're gonna have to download Telegram, obviously, in order to get it. If it's not in your country, then I'm sorry about that. Oh, Victoria's in here, my baby. Hey, Victoria, how you doing? Hey, Last Banana. Hey, Nisha Gosain. Is that your actual picture there? Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at this Nisha. Very, very pretty with her makeup tutorials. Shout out to Nisha, her first time here. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Shout out to Nisha. 30th time here. Shout out to Patricia. Yeah, appreciate the chat. Look at this. All right, where are we looking here? GU, we're close. UJ, somewhat close. I think GU is the one we're really watching. We've been watching this one all day. Kind of a top of the range entry here with an EMA. You know, hasn't really been respecting the EMA here, okay? So that's not a great sign. That's why we have to have a higher stop loss. That's fine. We'll adjust it a little bit just so people joining think I'm getting a 1 to 3. A decent level right here though, right? Right at this entry. Let's look at that entry. What do you got? You got support, resistance. You got it all at that level. So can we resist right there again? Respected the EMA here, didn't respect it here. A decent setup, waiting for price to come to my level. Don't want to reject now, you know, rejecting a little bit off of this level right here. See, had a couple of wicks, had a wick here, wick here, wick here. Maybe that's a bit of a level we're dealing with right now, but I'm expecting this one to pull back to me still. US 30 never got in, but you could see here wicking again. Almost would have been in. I removed this one, but that would have been TP1 if I got in. GU waiting. UJ getting closer to my setups. and having a nice time hanging out here in Strat today. This is awesome. We were at about 1,300 people. We're doing really, really well in here. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Which day do I have the best trades? I've had some really good Mondays on stream, so we're a Monday here. Oh, shout out to Pratik. You like the orb video? I was happy to do that one. Yeah, it's a strategy I really, really like. We have, let me take a look at some trades that I have active as well right now. Just got to take a look at my personal account as well. I went break even on one of my VIP trades, and then I did win this trade here this morning. You can see right here. This I sent to the free trading room. Here's the free trading room right here. So sent you this trade at 3:08 this morning. Copy trader picked it up if you weren't awake, and 78.4 pips. Look, sent it at 3:08. The win was at 4:08. 1 hour for 78 pips. And then I advertised my VIP room. Nothing wrong with that. You want to join VIP? Join VIP. Okay. Where was I? Waiting for my setup here on GU. Trying to get into scalping this morning. Yeah, the gold video is a good video, so I hope that you guys will, watch that gold video today at some point in time. I spent a lot of time on it. It's a 16-minute video, but then YouTube took it down, and that seemed to, it was not YouTube, it was their AI took it down, and then it came back up. But in that going down and coming back up, it lost all of its search, so it's not going very well. Even though it's a really good video, no one's watching it because it's not appearing on their YouTube. So it is what it is. They really screwed me on that one. Yeah, Psych Plays. Shout out to Psych Plays. Make sure to watch my orb video from a few weeks ago. Solid video. I do orbs with pullbacks, so you can see it's like we broke out the top, and then I'm pulling back to a good level. Now it's below the orb, so it's a bit weird, I know, but ideally you have the demand zone here, and then you could enter at this level. But on this one, our support's down here, our demand is down here, so you don't want to reinvent the wheel. U30, yeah, see, look at my U30. This is where I was entering. I didn't get in. I did not get in, but you could see I said that I wanted to sell off of this level right there. Just missed it. Just missed my entry, and then we got it. So we got the direction. That's a good sign. That means the strategy's working. Why did we like it? We like the broke out the bottom right there, and we like the supply zone up here, and we're in a downtrend below that EMA. So those were the reasons why I wanted to take this trade, and I'm getting the direction right. That's fine whether I'm in a trade or I'm not in a trade. Guess it doesn't really matter. But I'd like to get into a trade today. It's 10:30 right now. Been on stream for an hour already. 1,200 people in here, doing real good with the views today. Really appreciate everyone who's stopping by. Do I exit a trade if it's not completed by the end of the day? Yeah, Bojan, if I'm doing these scalps, I do not take into that 5 p.m. hour, right? I am not dealing with those spreads. If you got these scalping trades open, you got to end them. If it's a swing trade, it's fine. You've got a lot of room. But if it's a scalp trade, you only got a few pips on each side. Don't take that into the 5 p.m. hour, or the spread is going to knock you out of the damn trade. And sure, my broker will be happy, but who cares about my broker? If you are wondering where I trade, though, this is where I'm trading right now. The link is in the video description. MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. Awesome stuff. So check that out. Link is in the description if you want to trade where I trade. Regulated brokerage, to my knowledge. Would I take a long for UCAD? Let's see. Potentially. Yeah, potentially. I would. If I was doing anything, it would be a long. You could see. Got this level of demand right there. Price just tapped into that level and shot up. We're with the EMA. Price could always, there's a trend line up here, but price could always come back to that trend line and bounce between this level. It's definitely enough for a scalping win to come up here. That's for sure. Nothing wrong with that. Having trouble getting into a trade this morning, but that's okay. I don't use funded accounts. You know, someday in the future, maybe in the fall, if people want me to like try and pass funded challenges on stream, it's something I could do. Might be kind of a fun thing to track the results and see what we're doing with the stream. Like that would be kind of a fun thing. What was the cause of the huge uptrend? Just probably supply and demand, man. Just buyers and sellers, like always. Yeah, we shot up right there, didn't we? And now we're back at that level. So that's what I was saying. Like we should get a reaction off of this level right here. So price should come down, or it should come up because it's pushing off of that level. We don't know how high it's going to go, but we do have protections on that trade. Absolutely. 1040. Been on stream for over an hour right now. Still waiting for our first setup of the day. What questions do you have? I have not tested the orb in the London session. I've back tested a little bit. But I haven't live traded it, right? So on the back test, it looks good. It looks really good. But, you know, who cares about back test, right? What you want is live trades, which is what I do here on stream 3 times a week. Although I'm telling you, because it's summertime, I kind of want to chill a little bit more and, you know, go hiking, do some other stuff. So you might be getting less streams. Just a heads up, you might be getting maybe 2 streams some weeks. Maybe even this week I may just give you 2. I may just be today and tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. And then I think when September comes back, then I'll be doing 3, maybe even 4. Maybe even 4. Just depends on how I feel, really. But yeah, you know, I'm just thinking of different things that I want to do. Like I want to get like a cottage for, you know, a week or 2. And that, you know, I'm not going to stream from the cottage. What to do on US 30. US 30 I wanted to sell. Originally I wanted to sell. And we have reacted off of that level. I guess if price comes back to my level right here, I might sell it again. Vapool, you want to set the limit order back up here on U30? Set that back up for me, my lovely assistant, Vapool. Alright, so we've got 4 open right now. Or is it 4 open? 4 limits? UJ, GU, AU, CJ. So we have... Okay, nope. Is there EU on there too? No, we don't have an EU set up. Let's see. EU's not set up, so let's pull that out of there. These are the limit orders. So we have U30, we have GU, we have UJ, CJ, and AU. Okay, CJ, I'm gonna get rid of just because we've got enough. We don't need CJ, so that I'm gonna pull that one out. And then we're on 4 limit orders. So this is one of the limit orders right here. Got some consolidation right there we can work with. Okay, we have some consolidation we can work with. GU, we can work with this one. UJ, we could definitely work with this one. This is one of my favorite setups of the day if it were to actually come down. All right, AU. Bit of a sharper one, but it would be fine if we were to get this as well. So we have options. I'm going to get into something soon, and we'll see how that goes. This one's coming up a bit sharper than I would like, but I got to get into something, so I'm going to try and get into this. If it doesn't work out, don't hate me, don't copy it, all right? Daddy's getting ready to get a little bit of juice going here. I gotta get into something. Oof, that would have been a nice trigger. I could have took something right off the table. Let's see. And then he entered the trade, and the trade went against him immediately. Ooh, horror story. It's a horror story. You like that bit? Clip that. That was funny. Okay, that was funny. I know you don't like that, but I thought that was funny. Let's see if we wick down here. What was my strategy before the orb? Well, I've used the orb for a very long time. Jaden, listen to Unk. My strategy before, supply and demand, support and resistance, it's kind of all of the same stuff. The orb video that I have is called One Scalping Strategy for Life. It has like 100,000 views now, maybe 120,000 views, something like that. One trading strategy for life. If you're gonna watch it, watch the whole thing. All right, watch the whole thing. GU, UJ. See, these are all coming at the same time. They're all kind of operating on the same sort of confluences. So it's like, I want to stop this one, and I want the GU one. If I can get the GU one, this is the one that I want. But Pool, what do you think? Should we cancel this one again? We might get the GU one. I'm gonna cancel this one again, and I'm gonna wait for the GU one. Sorry, I keep doing this, but this is the one that I really want, and it's starting to come up again. So let's wait for this one, okay? I'm sorry that I keep jumping in and out here, but this is trading when you're scalping. I have setups that I like more than that US 30 setup. So I just canceled this one, and now it's gonna freaking go right down off of my level, of course. And I would probably have been in this trade, but I don't feel as good about this one, so I decided to wait for GU to come, or wait for UJ to come. See, these are the setups that I've had longer, so these are the setups that I want. Now, the U30 setup is a setup I don't care about as much. I just kind of keep going to it because I know it's close. Hey, hell, I could have won something here. It is looking pretty good, isn't it? It is looking pretty good. Oh, man, should I have gotten that trade? Did I make a stupid decision for Pool? What was I doing? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. AU's coming up as well. I soft-cocked it on US 30, didn't I? I soft-cocked it on this one. Oh my gosh, what was I should have took this one. Oh, I was just about to take this one. And now if GU loses or something, I'm going to lose my mind. Look how good this would have been. I would have TP1'd at the line. At the top of the range high would have been my TP1. Oh, I got to listen to myself. This is trading, folks. You get to see the real deal, don't you? You really get to see it all. Yeah, sometimes 50%, sometimes 30%. Oh, that would have been TP1. Oh, yeah, you're really seeing trading. You really see trading. Well, if it goes up, it wouldn't matter now. That would have been TP1 right there. That would have been TP1 right there. That was my target right there. So that does suck. That does suck, doesn't it? All right, well, that's why you come and watch the stream, right? You get to see me almost enter a trade and then go, you know what, I like the other ones more, and then miss out on a winner. That is real trading, but you have to trust your gut. I had the direction right. I got the response off of what? My supply level. Make sure to watch the supply and demand video. It's coming out on Thursday, okay? Got that level right. We're close, though, on a couple other setups. But we keep reacting. As soon as I think I'm going to get into one, I get out of the other one. That's okay. That's okay. A lot of people in here today. We're having a really nice day. Thanks for everyone smashing that like button. Appreciate everyone showing up today. We're really getting a lot of views on a Monday. It's because I'm teasing you, and we're getting teased like crazy. Jeez Louise. And now they've used my supply. So now it's not a fresh supply. So now if a price comes back, I feel even worse about it. So now I feel even worse about selling from this level a second time. So that would have been the one to take it. Absolutely appreciate that 1x Gaming. If you haven't watched my ORB strategy, my one strategy for life, watch that one too. Appreciate it. Can I look at Bitcoin? How's Bitcoin doing today? We're at 118. Broke out the bottom here, and we're going down. Don't like that. Don't like that. Let's get back up here. This is where we want to be. Probably not taking a trade there. Gold. Look, gold slowly coming back to supply. Might be a gold setup. Okay, maybe a gold setup right there. If price keeps coming into this area. All right. GU. Keep reacting, but not where I want it to react from. UJ. Same here, right? It's just a slow pullback is all it is. Nothing wrong with a slow pullback at all. Thank you for all of the likes. This guy's throwing a lot of ice there. Shamil Recap. Shout out to Shamil Recap, the Iceman. So look at this one. We had a FVG entry right there. So a bit of an FVG fill, and then right at this level, price is pushed down. Let's fill the rest of that and come all the way up. All the way up. Take a look right there. Price is well at a discount. Above that 50% where we want to be selling from. But we're trying to get it all the way up to 100 almost. That full pullback. The full pullback. Well, one of these trades better trigger soon or I'm out of here, man. I don't care. I had a long birthday weekend. And I don't really need to be here. Ugh. I already won my trade this morning in the free room. Did you take the free room trade this morning? If you did, you're very, very happy. Look at the free room trade this morning. What did I have? I had a trend line with 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, right? There's a touch right there. Little one. And then a break. Candle closed. I entered. And look at the next candle. Bing, bing. See you later. That's a swing trade that turned into a scalp. That's 78 pips. If you're not in the free room, you should be in the free room. If you're not in the VIP room, you should be in the VIP room. Well, back to the 5-minute here. GBP USD didn't get my entry, and now it's pushing back down. UJ, it's not coming right now. AUD USD, it's not coming right now. You know what? I'm thinking about leaving. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about taking off. But let's see if we could get into one trade before I go. Yeah, the ORB video is still available. I posted it probably a month ago. It's called One Strategy for Life. The Signal channel link is working. You need Telegram for it to work, so you have to download Telegram. If that's not available in India, then sadly you can't access the group. Nothing I could do about that. Let's go and take a look at what were we looking at? Some of my fun stuff while we wait here. Some of my drone footage. This is just which is a cool one to show. Look at this. This is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood right there. It's moving a little bit fast, but look at this. It's just mansions everywhere and then golf courses. Do you like that? Do you like to see that? Did US 30 shoot down further? Yeah, US 30 would have TP'd. I should have took that trade. I wanted to take this trade and I talked myself out of it for no good reason. There's the drone. Look, I got the Porsche right there. This is my bedroom right up here. The bathroom right here. I didn't take the drone through it. There's the neighborhood. Look at the neighborhood, bro. Look at my neighborhood, bro. I'm rich as hell. I'm rich as hell. Look at this neighborhood. Look at your boy. Yo, so right here, you see I'm standing right here? This is the bathroom. And then right over here, you see this right here? There's a hot tub right here. Yeah, this is in the Hamilton area. There's going to be a hot tub right there. And I got this sick view so I could chill in the hot tub. All right. It's still my birthday weekend. We didn't really get the trade I wanted. I was going to stay a little bit longer, but I think I'm going to cut it at an hour and a half today. I got some other stuff to do. Yeah, I got a millwork contractor. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. I'm going to cut it. Make sure to join VIP if you haven't. Check out the links in the video description. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. I'll be doing some shorter streams here and there just because, you know, it's summer. I want to go hang out with my dog, go take my dog for a walk. I'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Much love. Appreciate you all. Much love, much love, much love.